She's in college. Wants nothing to do with painting. Nothing.
I know it.
She takes up science. There was an article I read where she was like, she won't even watch the documentary. She goes, I know it's out.
I knew it. I
Of course. She's like, I've never seen it. She goes, I think her and her brother actually saw the trailer of it and giggled because they thought it was funny. They were laughing
because of the line her mom said.
Yeah, mom was crying and they're giggling like, I don't want to watch. Look at mom's crying, right? Because the line mom said was like, what have I done to my children or to my child? And they're laughing like, what is mom bugging about? Like, we're fine.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
This painting on the screen here, that black, yellow, and
I think that was the illest one of all of them.
Yeah, that shit was dope to me.
Them lines were too clean, man. Look how clean that shit is, man.
I don't know that shit. I could see a kid doing that shit because that's, to me, I don't see the exact skill in there, and there could be, but it's just I wouldn't know.
Like, it's not, but then there is, because you'll look at some of those lines look kind of straight, like they're like wavy, but they're still kind of straight a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he told her to pull the brush and not push it.
There you go.
But it's like it's all about the blend. Like, it's all about her blend. She blended the shit out of them, and it's like, does she know blends like that? Because I seen her throw like 4 or 5 different colors in one pile and just fucking rub her hands around. I saw a little bit.
Yeah, that's my favorite one out of all of them.
I saw her.
Right there is ill. That is so fucking ill. Right now.
I like that. I would put that on my wall. But yeah, that was. What was she saying in that one? Oh yeah, when she's like, yeah, did I make it green enough? Something like that. When she dumped mad paint and
Right. That's how you could tell that when nobody's around, she's like that, Dad. Okay, now do it like that, honey, because he has to make it look authentic. So she has to do something on it.
Yeah.
All right, honey, that's enough. And my whole thing too is like, we said, this one took her 5 hours. Come on, man. What 4-year-old don't want to even sit down and paint for fucking 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of 5-year-olds is like, all right, I'm done here, Dad. Let's go on to the next thing. What are we gonna do next? It's 4 years old, man. I can't see a 4-year-old having a 4-hour patience of painting.
No, I think Oceans. It took her. They said it took Oceans. It took her. I think like a month or two to do. They said.
And that's probably whenever Mark can fucking wrangle her back and make her fucking paint,
Whatever
right.
What the fuck he's doing as dad painting for his kids. It's just sickening to me sometimes where it's that world a little bit, of that people that are just like just are easily convinced with certain things, and it's just fucking spend just ugly, ridiculous money on things. But who am I to say what is worth something? But I am the man without millions. Telling a millionaire what to do sounds really fucking stupid. But I'm just saying, if I had millions, I don't know. It's just.
They should have the follow up.
Right.
They should have the follow up. And Mark should have his own documentary, man.
Oh,
hell no.
Mark should have his own reality show.
No, if Mark is smart, Mark should shut the fuck up. That's all that Mark should do. Mark should never talk about it again, because what's going to happen to Mark is he's going to fucking lie, and they're going to catch him. You didn't say that 17 years ago, Mark. You had said something. Like, no, Mark needs to never be interviewed again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, have him, like, now that it's over, and you know what I'm saying, she's not doing art anymore and nothing like that. He just be like, you know what?
I think people
was stupid and naive. You know what I mean?
You know what it is, though?
Work out, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what it is? People forget that everything we say and record and put out there for the world is a living deposition.
Of what?
Real shit.
Of what?
You ever been to a court? You ever been to a court proceeding? You know what a deposition is?
A deposition of what?
Of whatever your life story.
Listen,
everything we
anything you say,
because
anything you say will be used against you. That's what it is.
Everything you say is used as a deposition. This is by law. So not by law, but like it's etched in. So now, say you grow to a super fame in life, people will dig and try to find some shit to make you contradict yourself or some other shit. It's a deposition.
Oh yeah, there's always those things. Yeah, there's always those people.
But that's what I mean. But like that's why when you're involved in this social media or anything you put out there for the world to see, it is a living deposition. Is all. You know what I mean? When you're doing reality shit.
Yeah, of
this
whatever.
Is our deposition. Our shit talking is how we believe.
Yeah.
So-
I might have said a gay joke. It might bite me in the ass one day. Is all I'm saying.
So when we say that Mark is a fucking bitch and a woman beater, we have to say allegedly. It's just we don't
Allegedly,
know, so
yes.
we say
Yes,
allegedly.
And
You know?
Allegedly, absolutely.
also, we do not support any of those motherfuckers that do that shit. We'll put that out there right
No.
now.
Yeah.
Any motherfucker
Yeah.
that beats their women
That's
like
a shirt.
that,
That's a
man,
shirt. That's a shirt that you can get off of GBI clothing.
Right? Yo, but what I was thinking about Laura, about one of the things that she might have squashed, unless it was just Mark talking shit on the phone. But remember when he said, yeah, we got Crayola hit us up. But then Laura was like, yeah, but I didn't think that she was really, that Marla's not really a Crayola girl. So I wonder if that was something that she squashed. You never know.
right?
Yeah.
But then it's like,
I mean,
what if
let's
it was
not get
something
it
else that
twisted,
talked
guys.
to you?
Let's not get it twisted, guys. Like they I believe like through all of this, they got taken care of. Like they made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like they made a lot of money out of those paintings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then
Like
how
I
they try
said,
to make
mom
the
is
paintings,
right.
how they made the paintings and they Photoshop, like they made them into pictures. You see how because that was the thing. She couldn't keep up with the demand. So then they just started making pictures out of the paintings, which was fucked up.
The prints.
You know what I mean?
Prints. Yeah. Prints.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now
Barry
people
Beret.
buying prints.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What I think is why I know I'm back on my conspiracy shit with mom and shit, but it's like she's smart is why I'm saying it's because she almost like she's smart enough to know like this shit is gonna live forever. So I have to I can't be with this documentary that will live forever about me without showing some sort of showing face for myself. You know what I'm saying? Of trying to make he's so fucking dumb that he don't even see the shit. The nigga just like you said, he was so easily read. Like this nigga's just lying. Everybody can tell you're lying, nigga. Like, the dumb shit you doing. She at least was smart enough to know that I got to try to save face because at the end of the day, I am out here agreeing to do the shit with him with our kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dragging my kid.
I feel you on that.
You know
I feel you on that. But then too, I wonder maybe she did hold him back from going really dumb. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe she was holding, and you know, who knows? These fucking people were
who
weird.
knows those arguments behind closed door when he was attempting to swing. She might have caught it that day and fucked that nigga up.
she might know how to duck really well.
Come on, Tina in the back of the limo, nigga. Huh? Fuck you up.
How about when she was telling the guy on the documentary, Amir, listen, I mean, I trust you because you're doing the documentary and I need you to believe us. You know what I mean? Basically, like she was
herself.
basically trying to coach him, like, yo, you gotta believe me. Like, how much?
And they asked him, how can we believe you? He's telling us, I gotta see it.
Yeah,
I think I gotta see it.
I did like that part. Like Amir, like I said, the documentary pretty much ended up changing from this is a story about them to a story of, oh my God, are they lying? You know, because at first it was just like we said, just a nice documentary. It wasn't a hit piece by any means, but then it kind of turned into something different. And Amir would film himself and say that. But I liked the part where he just went straight to them and was like, listen, I gotta say, I just need to see her paint one because she never, you know, somehow they could never get her on film doing the really, really good ones. So I don't know. It's speaking of reading about what happened in the future. The family did not attend the film premiere, you know what I mean? All that shit. Because they said, of course, oh my God, you guys, you know, made us look horrible. And yeah, they shouldn't have gone to the film premiere because
it definitely didn't make them look good.
No.
That's for sure.
How about Mark saying, damn it, I did it to us again. Yeah, you stupid fuck.
He said, I did it to us again. Mark, you fucking brought your family down the tubes. He's probably fucking
twice.
I don't know.
Twice.
I didn't
twice.
Right. I don't even know if they're still together. I didn't even look that part up. I just looked up.
Right?
I looked up Marley.
Married, bro?
I looked up Marley to see what Marley was up to, and like you know, she's this young, you know, cute aspiring girl that's in college right now, and she's in
Marley.
She said she's taking up some painting classes, but that's
she really doesn't want to even look at a paintbrush.
No, she's just like I don't even know what happened back then. I was too young. It's all a blur. I'm just kind of living. You know what I mean? One day
the money.
She's gonna watch that documentary.
You know, that money that they conjured up, put it in college.
She's gonna watch it. She's probably lying to everybody. She probably watched it already, but she's gonna watch that shit.
How about we take the devil's advocate, or maybe not the devil's advocate spin, but the optimistic spin and say, hey, maybe Mark is a genius after all. Maybe he did know what he was doing. Maybe he did know the end game. Maybe he was like, you know what, let's keep this going. Let's keep getting this money up, and you know what I mean. Eventually, you know what I mean. Then this is gonna pay for our kids.
You know what I like to call those people, P? I call them a short-term genius, nigga. He was temporary genius. That nigga was a temporary genius. He was genius enough for the initial.
Talk about it.
He was a genius enough to do that initial poke to watch the nigga bleed, but he ain't kill him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know how to dispose of the body. So to say, like, you know, he was too like Mark. You're very readable. Your shit's all over the place. But yeah. I tip my hat to you to convince some motherfuckers it was what it was, and they were fucking pouring money into your lap. You know what I'm saying? And you made them believe enough initially to get the ball rolling. Until somebody, you know, with every great success, there is somebody looking for your downfall, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but you gotta also look at the art seller too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he was pushing too.
He's a seller. That's what he's supposed to do. Nigga, that nigga's all about his money. It's like
Brunelli.
I can't even be mad at him. You know why? Because that's what he does. You went to that nigga for a reason. He's a seller.
Oh, they went to him.
Yeah. You came to me.
Brunelli went to him because the girl with the black curly hair, she was the first to see the paintings around, and she connected the two, the family and she's the connection right there. You know what I'm saying? And
the journalist.
She was kind of seeing that this shit was a fraud, but she wanted to keep it alive too because she was the connection. You know what I mean?
Right.
So she wanted it to make it work as well. But then she played the officer. She wanted to be like the mediator, security guard of the situation. Like, hold on, wait. Are you sure you're trying to do this documentary to exonerate them or implicate them? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I felt she was looking hindsight 2020 because, all right, do you think when she wrote that first article and she comes up where she goes, you know, and I told the family, I said, hey guys, do you even want me to write this article? Because you know what could happen? I didn't believe that. I was like, yo, you had that talk with them where like, listen guys, once I put this pen to page, you guys might be on it. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that shit, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Because
when I was watching her, I felt like she loved it too much. You know what I mean? Like she was so happy to be involved.
I hate people like that.
You see how when she said when she let it off.
Right. People like that are happy.
The very first sentence out her mouth, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, I was the first one. I was the very
exactly. I was the first one. I was the first one.
I was really the first one to discover her. I'm the one that put the family and Anthony Vanilli together.
It's those people.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's like the plug that wants to be recognized and identified as a plug.
No, it's the drug dealer it's the drug dealer on fucking TikTok. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Sell drugs quietly and keep the money. You don't fucking show how you sell drugs on TikTok. Like,
right.
Jesus Christ.
With the selfie. You got selfies with buds and shit. Buy from me, nigga.
Exactly. Hit me on the DM.
You didn't do a common courtesy of having a fake account.
And then they get ready or arrested, and then wonder, and then they say, "Yeah, man, motherfucker snitched on me." No,
exactly. No, that was you. You're the one that did it. Yeah.
Yo, I want you to go in the bathroom and look in the mirror. You're gonna find that nigga.
Well, but that brings me to my question: why the fuck did they do the 60 Minutes thing?
Right.
Why? I
think they sneak attacked them. They thought it was gonna be a smooth thing.
Smooth thing, but listen. At some point, they were asked to put up a camera and record her paint. You go, no, we don't do that. End it. You know what I mean? But maybe then 60 Minutes was trying to pull the story. If it was, yo, we don't want you on 60 Minutes without seeing her paint.
Yo, but think about
then guess what? All right, then no 60 Minutes.
You know exactly. Then you go, no, thank you.
My thing is like this, though. Think about when I say that temporary genius shit, like, nigga, you convinced people at the beginning to buy the shit at those prices, 18, 20,000, 15, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
He said someone for $5,000. You convinced them without them actually seeing her paint.
Yep.
That's fucking like, boom. What the fuck is wrong with
to me, stay in that lane as long as you can. You don't need to go higher than that.
Yes,
You got yo, every hit you're making 10 to 20,000. Stay right there.
Right, but you know what though? But
that money.
You know what's it's different though. In the art world, it doesn't work like that. The people dictate how the price goes. So they're gonna dictate and they're gonna spend more because they want it more. And the more notoriety it gets, the more attention it's gonna just gravitates. They have no choice. You know what I mean? It's like
but what I'm saying is they don't have to be involved in the stories. Like you don't have to have somebody come in and put up a camera in your fucking house. You can say no. You know what I'm saying? Just like Laura, you can say no. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, we're good. We don't need no exposure here. No, and
but they know that but they were thinking they probably were thinking that eventually, if we don't, eventually the gig is gonna be up. So let's try to make it real. I know it's like you knew the shit was fake and you try to make it look
the
real.
gig was up when you said our fucking tagline of the episode, paint the red. Like, what, you think that shit wasn't gonna come out?
Paint it red.
Yo, when in every interview, in every interview, Mark goes, no, I do nothing. I do not help her. I don't give her suggestions. I don't do anything. 60 Minutes sets up a camera and you go, paint the red. And you think just no one's gonna notice. And then you come back with, that's the first time I've ever done that. I've never done that before. I've never done it since. I don't know what happened, but you guys just got me on camera doing something weird. I don't know.
It's like editing. You edit it. You put in what you want to put in. You know, it's like it's everybody's fault, Mark. You say the shit, and it's everybody's fault.
How about the wife telling him, "You fucking ass"? Like behind the scenes, I could just imagine the talks. Like, you fucking idiot. How the fuck you gonna say that? You're on camera saying it's stupid. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's a beautiful thing to say that Mark is the definition of the original Mark ass buster.
Exactly.
I people like this kind of make me sick a little bit, but it's inspiring in the same sense. It's like, damn, you know what? If this nigga could convince a good amount of people that a 4-year-old sold a painting good enough, worth $20,000,
right? Good for him.
Then what
right?
the fuck, man? I need to start fucking, but I don't have that.
You know what, Mark? I got my daughter, Mark, and she can play, and she just wrote the 13th Symphony of Beethoven's A minor. What's up? I need some money.
Right.
Sell that for me.
What? Unclassically trained, no, just natural. No training.
She just heard it, and then put the pen and pad and just went through.
Right. I put the fucking music. I put the music sheet in front of her, and fucking Mozart just flows from her veins.
Not even put the music. She just heard it.
Yeah. Play by ear.
She just heard it by ear.
Yeah. By ear.
And wrote everything down.
But that's where I think they had the perfect excuse because, all right, if you sit down a 4-year-old in front of a piano, there's truth there if they can play it or if they can't. And that's the problem with art is, like we were saying, it's, beauty is in the ball.
The modern contemporary art,
And it's all about a modern contemporary art world to me is just all about the consumer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not really about the painting.
Yep.
It's more about the consumer and how much they're willing to spend for something that they're in the mind of that person. You know, like Mark Rothko, who Jay-Z mentions a lot. I've got to stand in front of a Mark Rothko, and I can speak on behalf of what that is and what they preach to you, what it's about. It's color concept. That's the one that's the big orange one, and it had like purple, and it's a bunch of it's like just smeared paint, kind of like on this one big, you know what I'm saying? It's like not clean paint. It's just up there, different colors. And the thing is, if you stare at it, you're supposed to get so many feet and stare at it, and the color is supposed to engulf you, and you sink almost into the painting and tap into some emotional shit. Now, I thought it was something crazy one day. Walking by in that gallery,
you started staring at mother. You started staring at that.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I was walking through the gallery. There was a gentleman there sitting, and he was crying, crying behind the bench, staring at one of his paintings, crying. So I'm like, my man, you okay? Everything all right? He goes, yeah. Nah, this one here it brought me to a childhood memory that I'm very fond of someone, and then I'm just sitting there like, damn. So the curious mind is like, damn, nigga, slide over. You know what I mean? That initial thought, like, yeah, that's kind of fucking deep. You just felt all that? Like, are you bullshitting? You know, like, so
exactly. That's my first thing is like, all right, do you just go and do this around? Like, are you you cry in public so somebody asks what's wrong? Like,
there's people out there like that. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Lonely on this bench until somebody asked me about how my day was. You know what I mean? It's like,
Like right now, that truck that's backing up, you might just run behind it and be an ambulance chaser and get knocked down by the truck that's backing up.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, bro, it's you know what it's been completely fine today. The only time it was ever bad was when you were on your back deck. That was I think they were backing up into your yard. Yeah, the balcony.
Nigga, I'm just respecting the fact that you went from the back deck to the back seat, nigga. I didn't even know you was back there. I'm fucking died it, nigga. You on the fuck? That's Bentley status, nigga. You got a driver somewhere.
With
right.
the
driver went to go. Right, the driver went to go get the Dutchies and the apple juice, nigga. Oh man. Oh,
so what do you think? Voted up?
Vote it up, man. Vote it up. Pardon me once. I gotta check this. Go ahead.
You guys are gonna just be shocked. But go ahead.
I'm with you guys. Go ahead. Start it off. It's your shit, Maddie. You can set it off.
Yeah, Maddie, you start it off.
So for me, I chose this one. I enjoyed it. I'll give it a 4 out of a 5 because Mark annoyed the shit out of me so much that I wanted to hurt that gentleman. It was just like I said, the lying thing fucks with me because when I was younger, like, you know, everybody fucks up and lives like a piece of shit for a couple of years of their life. And there was a point in my life where I made a conscious decision to stop lying in my life. And I saw how much better my life got. And so now, because I'm not emotionally, you know, where I want to be, so sometimes when you see other people do it, you react harsher because I'm just like, yo, why can't you just fucking stop? Like, I stopped, can't you stop? You know what I mean? It's that weird comparing yours to overdose. You know what I mean? Like, I don't lie, but you lie way too fucking much. It's
right.
It's a weird connection that I had with that guy that really fucking aggravated me because I think he thought everybody's buying what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? Yep. And nobody in the film, even though they might have said it nicely, but nobody was just like, Mark, I think you're lying. Like, they got it from the emails, you know what I mean? But I wish Amir would have, he said it nicely, but I almost wish that he was just like,
fucking balls out on a nigga.
Mark, to be honest, like,
nah, dude, nah.
You know what I mean?
Just air his ass out.
Foot, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, Mark, how much you want to pay me not to put this doc out? Cause this is fucking gonna ruin you, nigga.
Right. And I know it was a different land in 2007, but they definitely had that baby there. She's a 3 or 4 year old at the time, like just naked besides a diaper, which that shit freaked me out. I didn't like that one. That was like
people still think that's art in itself, you know, the naked child, you know. Like he's 7.
That's code word for pedophile. That's only code word for pedophile.
Only Epstein would think that's art.
Yeah,
you know yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. But it's crazy because if you go in an art gallery, you see paintings of naked children. Because
pedophiles paint too. You know
that's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt. Don't say that.
Oh my god.
Don't do that. But that's a terrible t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm telling you. Put the Michael Jordan effect on it. Pedophiles buy paintings too.
Exactly, right?
Pedophiles buy paintings. They do. They make them and buy them. So you gave it. You said 4 pumpkins.
Yeah, I hit it with 4 pumpkins because I enjoyed. I enjoyed it. You know, overall, there was some nice. There were things that got me to think. You know, like when they started off the movie with what is a child prodigy? What does it happen to be? And talking about art because we were in that world at one point for a small amount of time and revisiting some of that and those old conversations that we had and those old thoughts about
and seeing people come in there, people like you see the people that come in and get very excited about this world, you know what I'm saying? It's real to them. It's deep. It's like telling that kid that believes in Dungeons and Dragons that kid, there's no such thing. Sit the fuck down and go pick up a book and learn something real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go do something real. Here's a wrench. Go fix something. That's real. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I put the 4 on them.
We got the 4 on them. Okay. So I'm gonna dive in. I'm gonna dive in the cup. I'm gonna give these niggas a solid 3 watermelons. I'm gonna say I took off 2. I gave 3 watermelons. 1 for the strength of just people are just fucking stupid. So this documentary made me just feel that way. Like the stupid fucking people will be willing to spend $20,000 on a painting that they believe was made from a 4-year-old. That's stupid to me.
That faith, baby. That faith.
What's that term I like to use? Ocular proof, nigga. I need ocular proof that what the fuck I'm purchasing is exactly what it is.
You doing with OPP?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like Oculus Prime is what they. So that one was just for the hardness of just fucking people just losing it, and the other one was for like, how much longer did I have to watch a documentary of a dad just struggling through the whole fucking thing of trying to keep a straight face? I just totally gave him a point off. It's like I gotta I want to hit him with the pumpkin that I took out of my fucking rating. You know, It's like, why do we have to suffer for watching this guy? And then he's doing the stare off in the space, and I'm just like, I want to throw something at the screen, like, bro, cut the shit, man. Like, the people like that just piss me off. But all in all, it was a good one to the point of knowledge of this is what it is in life with people. You know, so I took this as those gems of like, man, there are fucked up people in the world, and they come in all kinds of levels of this shit. You know, that guy's no more fucked up than the guy that stole money from his grandmother and on her deathbed. You know what I'm saying? It's a different level, but it's the same kind of scumbag shit almost. You know?
Yeah.
Of using your child as a cash machine, man. And they can't even fucking they don't even have a voice for themselves. You know, they're just kind of admiring the people they're admiring, doing whatever makes daddy and mommy smile. You know what I mean? And they do it right. And here comes fucking dad. Let's manipulate a fucking 4-year-old and have her tell the world that she's just keep painting, honey. Dad's gonna help you. Don't worry, and we're gonna make a lot of money. But then I give a hats off to the nigga, because they said that if they did what they said they did, was making money to put towards a college fund. Now, if you rape the game and put it towards a college fund and walk away, I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean?
That's a hustle.
She went to college right now for that. If you ask me, everybody's scamming somebody. Those motherfuckers that I'm purchasing this thing off, they're fucking scamming me. They're working my brain with advertisements to make me believe that what the hell I'm buying is what I really want. You know, I don't know. Every time I crack a fucking Corona, I never see a half-naked woman. You know, but whatever.
Or Snoop Dogg on the beach.
Or Snoop on the beach. You know what I'm saying? But every time we see these advertisements, they want you to believe these things, man. Like you said, propaganda, man. You know, it just fascinates me, man, that people could really fall into that bucket of believing that this 4-year-old is, you know, it's just as amazing as the person who bought that fucking grilled cheese that had the etched face of Jesus in it. For how much did that go for? $20,000, maybe more?
Who knows?
Somebody posted online and said that's Jesus's face in a grilled cheese, and somebody fucking bought it for fucking thousands of dollars, man.
Yeah.
What are we doing as people?
That's where I fall into the don't hate the player, hate the game. Because it's man, if you can get it, get it.
I know. And it's just like, man, I wish I had that kind of bone in me that like fucking say, I'm just gonna fucking scumbag everybody. You know, it's a bone that's like people that have that just do. You gotta fucking just do it and just not look back. I gotta fucking lie to these people, fucking rape them and walk away and go, I got away with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
In harmony.
But you gotta live with that, man. I don't know if I could, man. And so
yeah, it's tough.
But I give 3 watermelons, man. 2 of them I broke over fucking dad's head. So,
yeah.
You know. So the Canepa factory, talk to him. Yeah, get that Canepa farm right, nigga. Canepa farm. Yo, do they grow on trees or bushes? Is it the same shit?
No, it's not the same shit. Trees.
Oh, they don't grow out the ground and shit like. Go ahead, give your shit, nigga.
I gave this documentary a 4.5.
4.5 Canepas. All right.
I gave 4.5 Canepas. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I gave the 4.5 Canepas. Because, one, we all know Mark was a lying asshole piece of shit, right?
from the opening credits.
From the door. From the jump. Door. You know what I'm saying? From the door.
21 Jump Street.
But the reason is that, hey, man, he sold the dream. He kept the dream alive so much that he sold it and he was getting paid. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. I also believe at first it was genuine, but then as the money kept coming in, he just became a money hungry fuck. He's just keep this money, keep this money, keep this money, keep this money. You know what I mean? But and another reason is because they didn't like piss away the money. They probably pissed away some of it, but they did have the wherewithal to save it and and put it into their kids' college fund, because that's what I believe.
I respect that. If they kept with that, but she did go to a good school though. Yeah, I forgot what college she went to, so somebody paid for that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I believe, Mark was like, you know what, the gig is up. Fuck, they got us, but you know what? I'm gonna keep denying and keep denying. You know what I mean? Because we do have stupid motherfuckers with money, and they love to hear a great story. They love to hear,
and they will pay. That's the key. What? They will pay for a good story.
They're gonna pay for it. If you dress it up, right? If you put a pig in lipstick, yeah, it's pretty. But you know what? It's still a pig in lipstick.
Ducks fly together. Come on.
You know what I mean?
Talk about them.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm giving the 4.5. I'm giving the 4.5. This time off of the cynical mind, I believe, that this man had to fully fucking make himself look like the donkey ass and be okay with that. But then the silver lining is, hey, we put our kids through college.
Yeah.
If that was the goal, P, if he puts out a documentary fucking 5 years from now or 10 years from now saying this is why, like, and it's called This Is Why I Did It. Him and OJ gonna come out with the same shit. This is why I did it, and it's gonna come out, and I would take back my two watermelons I hit him with, and I put it right back on the chart, nigga. I'll give him 10. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it goes back to the point what I was trying to say also, with him making a documentary afterwards, saying, yo, listen, I know, at first it was one thing, but look, you guys saw it. You guys seen what it was. This is the reason why. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know what? And I really think that's what it was. I think, at first, you know what I'm saying, he was so into it, 60 Minutes killed their story, killed them, buried their ass, and now he's like, you know what? We're just gonna keep going with it.
Right. It's like who invited? It's like that nigga had the party of a century, and then that nigga came. 60 minutes walked in. 60 Minutes walked in and fucked up everything. Who fucking invited you, man? Everybody was having a good time here, dancing and throwing their money around.
How the fuck you get it? You wasn't even on the list.
How many fucking rich people? How many rich people get over on people every fucking day? Let me get over on a rich motherfucker or two.
And then again, in New York, you know what I'm saying? In New York, money talks in New York. Everybody know that. Money talks in New York.
That art world is big in New York. They pay for shit. Art world is big.
Yes.
Guggenheim and shit. Like it's
like
the Met, the MoMA.
Artistry and everything like that in New York is a big thing. You know what I mean? The finest motherfucking artists are in New York. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the Guggenheim and
basically,
all of that shit.
If you're trying to sell a painting for a lot of money, you don't go to Idaho.
No, you go to fucking LA. You go to New York. You know what I mean?
Right.
You go to Chicago,
you go where it's happening at.
You go to the biggest metropolitan cities that there is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 4.5 can help us, man, because I think Mark really was the asshole, but then he's like, you know what? We're just gonna keep riding the train, man, and we just gonna keep getting this money, y'all. You with me? Yep. And I guess the wife finally was like, okay, it's about time you smartened up, you stupid fuck. All right,
he was the asshole.
Go behind that.
So he's the asshole and the man at the same time.
Yeah. He had to be. He had to be. He got because he's fucked up so much in the beginning, man. And I believe that when 60 Minutes did expose their ass, I truly believe that the wife was like, you know what? Thank fucking God, this is over with. But then Mark is at the end.
Yes, because he's living with the lie.
But then Mark,
he's a ride or die wifey, son.
You know what I mean? Mark is hitting her with the baby. Listen.
Yeah, I know. She
There's
loves
a
her
good thing
husband
behind
man.
this. You know what I mean?
Woman.
That waiting list.
It's still fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, that waiting list, when they said they had 73 people on standby for a painting, you do some quick math, that's a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if those were $1,000 a clip, you know what I mean? $1,000, that's 73. Like, look, come on, 73,000. You know,
even if let's say you go you know at this time she already had made the 200 at the 200 mark. So let's not even go 200. They were going. Let's say they even pay a good 50. That's still $350,000.
Listen, I can't believe they ain't no college cost that much. They didn't give all that shit to her. They put just enough for college. What's it 20 year average? We'll put 40 in the bank.
That's what I'm saying.
There's $40,000 in the bank for you, and 180 for mommy and daddy.
Some money they kept it for college. You know what I'm saying? But I just like the way he just. Yeah.
They weren't broke from the jump. Like, they were in turtlenecks. You know what I'm saying?
They were okay. People are different. They were okay.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they were rich, but listen, they lived in New York.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're wearing turtlenecks. Shit, like you have a hobby. You have a hobby of painting. That's
right. You have a nice little flat. You shop at American Eagle. Where t-shirts cost there's $75 t-shirts there that are just white. There's an all-white t-shirt that costs $75. Like, who the fuck is buying you? If you don't show me where the fuck my Gildan fucking tees are, nigga, get out my face, man. Port Authority and keep it to the side, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I cop V-necks.
Sometimes other issues come out on the podcast.
Sorry. Other
it's all good. You know, so because what we want is these documentaries to open up different portals, you know what I mean, and let us fly.
Yeah. 4.5 knips out there, baby, for all of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Good shit. Man. So yeah, I would say overall we recommend watch this shit. My kid could paint that on Amazon.
Kid could paint that, man. Get to learn people and mindset.
Yo, pastry. You on deck, baby?
I'm on deck. All right, so I got a nice one up here for y'all. We're gonna go down a different avenue.
I've been foaming at the fucking mouth waiting for this.
P, I got a feeling you're gonna like this one, P. Fat Cat, you're gonna like this one. For this week, I chose
big titties in ass.
No, yes, but no.
Whoa, wait, what?
Iceberg Slim, Portrait of a Pimp. We out here.
Nice.
Nice. Iceberg Slim, Portrait of a Pimp.
I think I need to play the lottery today because I didn't know where the fuck he was going with it, and I just blurted out big tits and ass.
I said no, but yes.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I
don't know. It's either that was a good guess or you got a certain way you're picturing a nigga. Listen. Yo, Rash, you gonna go titties and ass? I already know. That was a crazy that you spot on that.
I had no idea, man. I had no fucking idea.
Iceberg Slim, Portrait of a Pimp. I checked it out. Looked at the trailer. A lot of celebs in there too talking about it. Snoop, all these people that idolize him. So, yeah, we're gonna talk about a pimp, man. We're gonna see the life of them because you might get it. It might not just be what you're thinking all the time. You know, I don't know. Let's see. Talking about motherfuckers that manipulate people. Hello.
Some of that mind work.
Right. All right. So
that's gonna be good.
I'm bringing the pimp. I'm bringing the pimp.
Well, you know what I mean? Iceberg Slim style. That's what we doing.
Iceberg, man.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Fucking.
I don't know if that nigga was all about his backhand, a little baby powder and shit. Fucking.
Come on. You kidding me? I believe he's the inventor of the backhand. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but real shit, niggas had pimp balls back in the day. Like I had a ball for pimps, nigga. Like a prom. A prom for pimps.
Oh yeah.
You're letting shit out of the documentary without even seeing it.
I didn't even see the documentary. I'm just talking about real life shit. Players balls, nigga. We'll talk about. We'll go in depth. We'll go in depth. That's okay. I just know from fact of knowing from fact. I don't know. But
what did you just say? Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Yeah. Woo!
Was that a yes or a no?
I just had an out of body experience with that shit, nigga.
I did used to say P-I-M-P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, P. I am P. Oh, yeah, man. Doc's with Fat Cat, man. That's the nigga Fat Cat. I'm Young Pastry, man. That's Lil Manny,
Mattress
man.
LL.
You know what I'm saying? And, we love you niggas individually.
Yes, and separately as well.
And if I can make money off you niggas, I'm going to do it.
Click the link.
Click the link.
Disclaimer.
What a big plug.
Click the link.
Click the Amazon link, nigga. I want to come on, nigga. I'm trying to give you all. Trying to feed you.
I'm trying to.
Right. When somebody does that and they can't get a word out and just a grunt and a puff, you know he means it. He's passionate. And speaking of passion, look how
about that eagle, huh?
Right? Comment below if you're trying to buy that.
Comment below.
It's on sale.
I'm gonna put this to the side for sale. And you know what makes it so original? Because I couldn't find the proper paper. It's on the opposite side of some shit from Hogwarts, nigga.
Whoa. That shit is beautiful.
I got fucking Hogwarts right here, nigga.
But so even like we were saying before, think how quick you did that without even paying attention to it.
That's a 2
What
for
if
1
you
right
put
there.
that? What if you put that shit on eBay and somebody goes, "Oh my god, there is an eagle in there." You know what I'm saying? It could go. You never know. You never know. Put it on Let Go and see if you get anything for it.
It's called the Eagle.
So that's when I leave my cash app. That's when I leave my cash tag and say, "Drop down and get your eagle on, nigga."
That's all.
True.
Yo, drop down to get your eagle on. I'm gonna need about fucking $300. I'm a cheap nigga. Give me $500.
Yo, I ran you a bath. Go ahead and drop down and get your eagle on, and then we'll run the business.
Nah, I drew you a bath, sir.
I drew you a bath.
I drew you a bath, B. I put the bombs in there for you.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what I mean? The strawberry and pink bombs.
Hit my shit.
You know what I mean? Himalayan salt.
Now watch her hit my shit, and I'm gonna be mad.
Well, that's when you get out the back of the Bentley with your cocktail in your hand, cussing at niggas.
Right?
Oh, you fucking blind? That's back. That's what I like to call backseat behavior, nigga. That's the name of a whole nother thing. Backseat behavior, just sitting in the back with a cocktail. That's a different kind of life.
It's a lifestyle.
Great Poupon type shit.
I learned it from Iceberg Slim.
Well, we about to, nigga, because I'm pretty sure he got a lot of backstory stories. Backseat stories, sorry.
Right.
Backseat stories, yeah. I'm pretty sure, niggas. But yeah,
sounds
man. I can't
good,
wait
man.
To start talking about the Cadillacs and the furs in the Cadillacs. Come on.
I'm fucking you. Yo, Doc's a fat cat, niggas.
Put the hawk to him. Brooks. This concludes part 1.